we're going over the test. We'll call it the review test, all right? So this is our review test, and this is numbers, what, 9 through 12? All right, so let's put some values in here that they tell us. So what's the first thing they tell us? They tell us that AP is 8. AP is 8. So that means the radius of that circle is 8, correct? BQ is 5. Let's just write the stuff they give us first, then we'll figure out all the other stuff. Okay, BQ is 5, so the radius of the little circle is 5. Angle CPE, this angle right there, is 45 degrees. Right there. Okay? And that's all they tell you. So, number 9 is to find CG. Now, when it says CG and it doesn't have anything over top of it, what is it asking? It's find the what? Find the measure of the line segment. Very good. It's the measure of the line segment. How long is line segment CG? Well, let's look where CG is. C hits right here. Now, remember where this hits. This is a radius. This is a tangent. And what kind of an angle do I have here? We got a right angle. So if this is a right angle, and this is 45 degrees, and this angle right here has to be what? 45 degrees. Okay? Now, it doesn't look like it, but again, you can't always go by what things look like. What kind of triangle is this triangle right here? CPG. It's a 45, 45, 90, which also means these two sides are what? Are equal to each other. Okay? See? Told you. Are you kicking yourself yet? So watch. That's all it is. So look, that's 8 right there. So that radius is, that's a radius, right? Because that's the radius of the circle, that's 8. That's also a radius, that's 8. And if these two sides are equal to each other, that's 8. Now I know it doesn't look like it, but when you go by the numbers, right? That's what I was trying to tell you. And that's exactly what I told you earlier. I said, I think you're thinking too hard.
But I didn't think of the two sides thing.
Okay, so now let's do some more stuff. So that was easy. All right. So I accept your humblest apologies for blaming me for this. Yes, you did. I had like 3 people say it.
I didn't blame you.
F, let's do a different color. FQD, where's F? Where is F?
F's over there by G.
Right there. So this is F right here, right? QD. All right, so we got to find this angle right here. All right, well, let's do a little more research. This is a radius. This is a tangent, so that must be what kind of an angle? It's a 90-degree angle. If that angle right there is 45 degrees, tell me about this angle. Because they're what? Because they're vertical angles. So that's 45 degrees. This is 45. What's this? It's 45 because 45, 45, 90. So that angle right there is, I'll put an arrow. You're right. You didn't have to do any math. All you had to do is look and find relationships. That's all you had to do. So that angle right there is 45 degrees. That's FQD. So FQD. That was number 10 right here.
Number 11.
Okay? Yep.
Different numbers though, right?
11 is DG. Watch. DG. Look how easy this one is now. Look. DG right here. Remember, this is 45, 45, 90, so that and this are equal to each other, correct? Well, that's also radius of a circle. Radius of this circle is 5, so this has got to be what? 5.
No. This is like...
Yeah, how do you think I felt when I was grading these things? All right, arc DF. Let's find arc DF. Where is D? DF. Look at this one right here. Yeah, it's a what? Let's give proper names. This is an arc, and this is a what kind of an angle? Now, it's not inscribed. Inscribed comes in the vertex. It's a central angle. Inscribed angle touches the circle. Okay, this doesn't touch a circle. It hits it at the center. So the central angle equals the arc. So if this is 45 degrees, and this arc is 45 degrees.
15.
Yes. All right. Let's do 13 to 18. Is that all right? Because there was a lot of struggles on that. We'll go back to that. Yeah, 7 and 8. Let's do 7 and 8 right now, then.
And 6.
I got 7.
I don't know why I didn't. No. Okay, seriously. She was doing the wrong one. 6 squared plus U squared equals C squared. I did the other.
I love pink.
Good.
I had 16 squared. Alright, we have like 10 minutes.
Speed right.
What? No.
on the video.
Oh, on the video.
Oh,
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah. When I first started doing the YouTube stuff, I didn't have the 15-minute thing, and so I wasn't able to go over 15 minutes, so I always had to stop before 15. And it was always a pain if I went over because I had to edit it, and then it took a long time to put it in this editor and edit and chop it and then upload it again. Oh, it was horrible. So anyway, no, as long as I stop before 15 minutes, I'll be fine. I hope so. I think it's YouTube's problem throughout. There's a lot of people online complaining about it. It is a glitch, right? And so a lot of people are complaining about it, so I'm sure they're going to work on it. Right. All right, that's 2x degrees right there. And what else do they tell you? They tell you angle HGJ. Where's HGJ? HGJ. This angle down here, right here. Let's put this in a different color. I'm going to.
ooh, I like
HGJ is 2x minus 10. So that's 2x. Well, because that's what I'm doing now. I'm looking at it. So that's 2x minus 10. And IGJ, IJG, sorry. J and G. Why would they put that in there? IJG is 2x plus 10. All right. And what do we have to find? Let's put that down here. 7, we have to find angle GHI. And then number 8,
No, I wasn't
we
thinking
got to
art.
find arc JGH. That's an arc. Let's find this angle right here. GHI. GHI. So we got to find this angle right here. Now, we learned something, and I talked about this the day before you took the test about an inscribed quadrilateral. What's true about the opposite angles? They add up to 180. They're supplementary. Opposite angles are supplementary. No. Nope. Just the only thing that we know is that the opposite angles are supplementary. It's the only thing we know. All right, so 2x plus 10 plus 2x equals 180.
And you get
4x equals 170, right? Subtract a 10, 42.5. All right, so that's what x is, but we got to find this angle, so you just double it. And what's that? That's 85, right? So it's 85 degrees. Good. So it's 2 times 42.5. Everybody, that's the work right there. Everybody see that? Because it's 2x. Now we have to find an arc. Yes. 85. It's 85 degrees. That's the answer. Because it's this angle right here, GHI. It's 2 times x. X was 42.5. Multiplied it by 2, and I got 85. All right, number 8. Let's take a look at number 8. It's an arc this time, JGH. Let's find it. JGH. It's a big ol' arc. Let me try to trace around this thing. Arc. Well, it says arc right there. I don't know what else I could... it's not a semicircle. I don't know what else I could do for you. I put the arc thing on there. It's plain as day. You have to look at it. You got to read it. You have to see it. I don't know what else I can say about this. So now look. Look. Yes, it is. Watch. Watch. This is what kind of an angle. Somebody said it earlier, and it wasn't right on the other problem, but it is this one. What is this? What do we call it? What do you call that angle? It's on the circle. It's an inscribed angle. Okay, it's an inscribed angle. What do we know about the inscribed angle? It's half of the what? Arc. So the arc must be what? Twice as big as the angle. So what do we need to do? Need to find the angle. All right. Well, let's do this. Go ahead. Miriam, go ahead. You could do that, or you could do it a little bit easier, actually. But you could do that. That's not wrong.
You just do 2x.
Do the 2x minus 10, right. We already figured out 2x was 85, right? So this is 85 minus 10, which is what? 75. So how do we find this? Just go 180 minus what? 75. And that's what? 105? Because opposite angles are supplementary. These two are supplementary, and so are these two. No, it's 2x minus 10. 2x is 85, minus 10 is 75. Right? That's what this angle right here, angle G, is 75 degrees. This one is its supplement. So I took 180 minus 75, which is 105. And that's that arc. I'm sorry, it's not the arc. It's not the arc. It's the angle. Right. That's the angle But what are we trying to find?
Oh.
This arc, right. So this arc is twice as big as the inscribed angle, so it's 2 times 105, which is 210.
So 210 is the answer.
Correct. Again, we covered all that. We might not have done an exact problem like that, but you have to agree that all that stuff is stuff that we've talked about. It just takes a little bit of extra thinking. Wouldn't you agree? Just takes a...
Number 9 through 12. The littlest kind of thinking.
You're right.
I took too much thinking.
Yes, everybody did.
I know. We were also worried and we overthought everything.
Because it looks so crazy that it scares you.
Yeah. All right, let's do some more. So let's do 13 to 18 now.
Do we know how to do 13?
I know 13.
Yeah, 13. Okay, we don't have to do that. Well, 13, the hypotenuse is 10. Look at it. It's not 4. The hypotenuse is 10 because you got that little radius coming out of there, plus the 4 is 10. And it's a 3, 4, 5 triangle, isn't it? Isn't it a 3, 4, 5? Yeah. So you don't even have to do any Pythagorean theorem on it. You can look at it, recognize, listen, I got a lot of talking and people aren't hearing what I'm saying. Number 13 is actually a 3, 4, 5 triangle. The hypotenuse is 10. The one leg is 6. So the other one has to be what? 6 what 10?
8.
3, 4, 5, so 6, 8, 10, right? So you didn't really have to do any real math on that at all, did you? Just basic arithmetic. All right, let's do 14. This one was a little bit tricky. This had a little bit of, I hate to say trick. I don't like to use that word, but
I figured it out.
a little bit of a challenge. Trick? All right. But trick kind of seems deceitful. It's not deceitful.
I was like,
It's not, you feel deceived? Deceived, how about that? Yeah. Watch, that's 35, and this arc right here is x, okay? So from here to here is x. Okay, now listen. Yeah, first of all, shh, listen. You guys are so hyped up today. Settle down. Make sure I don't go over 15, okay?
we just had a fiesta in Spanish, though.
All right. Okay, shh, we got to do this. What does it say? If you have two tangents that intersect outside the circle, this angle is equal to half the difference of the two arcs. So 35 degrees is equal to half the difference of the two arcs. Well, I know this arc is x, so I can put minus x. I don't know this arc. Let's just make up a number. What if x was 100? What would the rest of this thing be?
260.
What math did you just do? Minus 100, right. But you don't know it's 100, do you?
So 360 minus x.
I know. Okay, we can do this. Watch. So this is what? 360 what?
Minus x.
Minus x. So that's what this arc is right here. It's 360 minus x. Took a little bit of extra thought, but we've done it every once in a while. We've done something like that where we had to figure out that missing part. Okay? So 360 minus x and then minus x, right? Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Watch the math that I do. I'm gonna try to do this kind of easy. I'm gonna get rid of the 1/2. So I'm gonna multiply both sides by 2, so that gives me 70. And that's 360 minus 2x. Okay, I'm gonna add a 2x. That's 2x equals, subtract 360, and what is that? Like 290 or something? Or what is that? What's 360 minus? It's 290, right? Yeah. And that's 145, right? Divide by 2, and it's 145. Is that the answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that arc right there. All right. All right.
15,
Let's stop this and go to the next video.